Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, everyone. Welcome to our podcast of HMPI, Himpunan Mahasiswa Pariwisata Indonesia from Politeknik State of Sriwijaya today. So today we are incoming to the event that we would like to talk a lot about recovery in COVID-19, which is our event and podcast in the theme of recovery of tourism and COVID-19 era that we want to talk and compare in two countries from Turkey and Indonesia. But before that, let's say and welcoming speech from the coordinator from Regional Leadership Council from Mr. Muhammad Rehan. From Mr. Muhammad Rehan, time is yours. Mr. Muhammad Rehan, are you there? Please wait a second. We still wait from Mr. Muhammad Rehan. For all the participants, we would like to hold you to on your camera and also using for virtual background if you are PC with support for virtual backgrounds, but we also hope that you are on cam right now. So for Mr. Muhammad Rehan, time is yours. Well, I already see Mr. Rehan is already joined. Mr. Rehan, are you there? Okay, it seems like there is some problems from Mr. Rehan. We still wait for Mr. Rehan to say our welcoming speech. Unfortunately, Mr. Rehan will have a little problem with the connections. So we would like to just keep our event to another next steps. So I would like to introduce you. So today we would like to talk a lot about recovery in COVID-19. And today we already with our speakers today. It is Inci Kiraj from Turkey. Hello, good day, Inci. How are you?
Hi, I'm so good. How are you?
Good, really good. So you look great today. We
Thank you
will
so
talk a lot
much.
of recovery in COVID-19. So could you tell us about a little thing about you?
Sorry.
Could you tell us a little information or about you so people can recognize you?
Okay, as you can see, my name is Inci Kıraç and I'm studying English language teaching in Turkey, Kahramanmaraş Seçimam University. I should say that I'm really nervous actually right now. This is my first time to being in an event like that. And yes, like that actually.
Okay, great, Inji. So Inji said that she was a student in education of English in Turkey. So Inji, as you know, we would like to talk to you about what exactly the conditions in your country, especially as we know that right now we are in the pandemic of COVID-19, right? So as we know also that the COVID-19 number and as a whole in the world has already decreased. So I would like to just ask you, what kind of situations of COVID-19 happened in Turkey right now?
in Turkey, condition is like we are not using mask anymore, and we haven't done for this actually. We just there was lockdown and we didn't go outside or something like that. And um, yes, we haven't done anything for that, but we just left it in time. And right now, it's really like we're living our life is normally, and everything is normal, thanks to God.
Great. And is that already there is a vaccines in Turkey?
Yes, we did our vaccination, of course, because it was you have to do it. And yes, but right now it's not necessary.
Great. So as we know that Indonesia, we also COVID-19 positive cases already decreased. So in Turkey, we are already have our activity like normally now. Maybe talk about that. You mentioned that you feel nervous, that especially that I have to feel nervous too, because am I audible? Okay, so as we know that in Indonesia and also in Turkey, the COVID-19 cases, we already started what we can say, new normal life, right? So I would like to talk on the first time there is a COVID-19 in Turkey. Must be there is a time when the COVID-19 is really high in your country, right? So what exactly the most you feel the changes when there is a COVID-19 from before and after?
Before it was like a nightmare, and it was really like I don't want to even remember that moments, because like I was studying, and it was like meant for like university. And but I feel really comfortable and relaxed right now, because it's really good. We are not anything is necessary, and that's why it's really nice. And we we just try to do our best as a country. Yes.
So you already feel that as a student, you feel also school in the online, yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but before you are in offline study learning, right?
Sorry.
Before you are online study learning, you are also a student that have school in the offline, right? So must be
Yes.
there's the difference. What kind of the difference that you really felt?
Online and face-to-face is so different. Online, like in my country, I don't know, online class is not that good actually.
Right.
Because I don't know why, but it was really like I wasn't joined the classes. I was just trying to my best in home alone, and I was just trying to learn English alone, because you know my department is in English. But face to face is so helpful. It's more advantageous actually. You can communicate with your teacher face to face, and you can ask whatever you want. But online is not that good, and as a country, no, it was really bad.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. As we know that I also felt that because online school learning is make us not focus in the classroom. We feel bored or feel like tired sometimes, like don't understand what the lecturer says, right? I feel it too. And we feel it too, especially in G. We are from Indonesia and especially we learn about tourism. So we have to traveling more and ask people more. But because of COVID-19, can't go out and there is only online school learning, so there's nothing that we can do.
Yes.
So it's really bad. But before we talk a lot about COVID-19, I would like to know you about Indonesia. So I already talked to you before that you are knowing a lot of friends from Indonesia. Would you tell us a little about a few friends that you found from Indonesia?
Okay. I know a lot of things about Indonesia, because I'm planning to live in Indonesia actually, and that's why. And I don't know. Yes, I have about 20 friends from Indonesia. I know just it's like as a geographical place. I know good things. And what else? What can I say right now about Indonesia? I know their food.
What kind of food?
I tried.
One of them.
I tried bakso and
You try bakso. How could you taste bakso?
I love it because
you love it.
Yes, I love spicy food and it was spicy.
There is one of participants said in the column chat, they say it's satay. Do you know satay?
No.
No, it's kind of like a meat that they look like in a stick and you eat it like this.
I saw it. I saw it, but
it?
I don't know the name actually. And I know more.
That's called is satay. But from all participants, if you would like to know that Inji is a friend from one of our member of HMPI, it is Kak Azahra Kurniati. She's the one that introduced us with Inji. Hello, Kak Azahra.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. So she's the one that introduced me with Inji. We can talk with Inji today. So Kak Azahra, would you tell us a little about Inji that you know that maybe Inji will not spill with us?
Okay, I want to feel my friends Inji Jim. You know, guys, in Turkey, if we have a friends and we have a close friend, usually we use M in the last of her or his name. For example, Inji Jim. It's mean my Inji. M it's like my like that, and usually also Inji calling me like Zahram or Azahra, and yes, we both very close, and we never meet before, but inshallah we will meet as soon as possible. And Inji she telling me about she like one of place in Indonesia called name is Riau, I think, because yeah, she have a lot of friends from Riau, and also how to say Borneo, you know Borneo, guys, aka Kalimantan, like that. And yes, she is a good one, I think, like that.
Great, Dan. So as we know that Inji has a lot of friends from Indonesia, she knows a lot about Indonesia. So we guess that we would like to wait you, Inji, to coming to Indonesia, because yeah, you can meet Zahra, you can meet all of us, especially go to Palembang, right, Kak Zahra? Come to Palembang. All of the students from HMPI will welcoming you. We would like to give you a pempek maybe to taste one of the signature food from Palembang. There is a pempek. Have you tried it, Inji?
No, I haven't tried before.
You must do because it's really delicious. So talk later about food. Let's talk again about our topic. So as we know that you already know a lot about Indonesia, right? So Kak Zahra is already mentioned you know about Riau and Borneo. I would like to know a lot about from you that what kind of tourism that you know about Indonesia more than that. Please tell us.
About tourism, actually, I have not that idea. Like I know just Bali, and from Turkey, a lot of people go to Bali because it's really famous in my country, actually. And I would like to go there too. First place, I want to see Bali. And I don't know. No, I don't have not that idea about tourism about Indonesia.
Yeah, it is a common thing when we ask tourists from the other country, what do you know about Indonesia? Must be they will mention Bali. But I have to say you have to come to Palembang, Inji, because we are really waiting for you, and Palembang is really have a great place to you to come. But yeah, of course, Bali is one of the signature of Indonesia. Yes. Right. Talk more about what kind of in the sector of tourism. I would like to ask you, how about in Turkey, Inji? We can say that in COVID-19 also will impact in tourism, right? Such as like the destination, and also for a place like that, there is Would you tell us a little about tourism that impacted from COVID-19 in Turkey?
Um, COVID-19 impact as a tourism, like we couldn't socialize or we couldn't have a holiday, and like we just stayed in our house and Kapadokya Jami, Ayasofya.
That's okay. You don't have to nervous. People here was really listen to you, but maybe some of them just really want to know a little about you. But more of that, they already just want to know like how do we talk, how do you just pronounce your words. So you don't have to nervous. All people here is really welcoming you.
I'm really nervous. I'm sorry. Firstly, what can I say? As you all know, our the most famous touristic places Cappadocia and Ayasofya, and for COVID-19, it's really impacted bad way because we couldn't. There was not permission to coming to Turkey, and that's why like destination places are really affected bad way.
Okay, yeah. In Turkey, people in Indonesia will know about Cappadocia, of course, right? There is one of the series from talk and mention about Cappadocia in Turkey. So if one of the member of HMPI will come to Turkey, would you like to welcoming us and bring us to Cappadocia, Inji?
Can you ask again?
Oh, I'm sorry, you cannot hear me?
I can hear you, but something is lagging.
Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, I will repeat again. So talk about Cappadocia. Of course, people in Indonesia know it a lot because one of the series in Indonesia is mentioned about Cappadocia and is already viral in our country. So I would like to ask you that if one of the member of HMPI or one of us want to come to Turkey, would you like to bring us to the Cappadocia?
Of course, why not?
Right. So is that there is, as just you know, as a student from a COVID-19, is that there is impact from economic or from a business sector?
As we mentioned about tourism, we earn some our money from tourism, of course, and because of the COVID-19, it affects our economy, of course, and like for example, my dad is a health officer, but he couldn't go for their job, and because of this, it affects also about business, and it was like a really bad. Like we're still trying to, how can I say? Like we're still trying to do better for our country for this deficiencies.
That's what we call in our theme of podcast that we call recovery, right? So do Indonesia, Inji, the number of COVID-19 is already decreased, but we still have to recover a lot of things because we already adaptations with a new life, right? So there is a lot of impact in Indonesia. As we know that if I can telling you that in Indonesia, there is a lot of sector in business who have impacted because of COVID-19. One of them is tourism, because you know, when a COVID-19 is really high number, people cannot come to Indonesia, and there is also a lot of destinations was unavailable, and it was really in fact from economic too. So yeah, as we know that we're trying to recover, and COVID-19 has already changed our lifestyle too. So just one question about lifestyle from COVID-19 is that there is something that you really got because of there is COVID-19. For instance, if myself, that I got a lot of benefits because I can operate Zoom really well because of COVID-19. Before this, I don't know a lot about Zoom and Google Meet. So get in touch with technology. So what about you, Inji? What kind of thing that really impacted that changed you because of COVID-19?
It's same actually. Like I interested in technology because we have to do our everything on technology, our shopping or our lesson. Of course, about some health issues. When I got COVID, I couldn't breathe correctly again.
So you have ever positive in COVID-19?
Yes. It was the beginning of this pandemic, and I got COVID, and it was like a really not like anything. It was like a bad.
So you did some kind of quarantine or not? You did, right?
Yes, I did.
So yeah, so you're the one that become a sample that get one of what I can say that memorize about COVID-19. But actually, I also have positive COVID-19, and maybe it's the same with you. The period of COVID-19 when the first, yeah, not really long, like the first COVID-19 coming. I'm the one that feel not like I can't taste anything, I can't smell anything, so it's really bad. But as we know that if we are younger, we can recover ourselves better than the older people, right?
Yes, of course.
So yeah, maybe I just want to asking you one question about your perspective. Maybe it's as a human, maybe as a student, as we know that we are trying to recover our conditions because of COVID-19, right? So what
Yes.
kind of your opinion that we can do to, as we can see that recover and start our new lives, what kind of your suggest for us?
For our health, of course, everyone said like use mask and vaccine. I think for during the COVID-19 we can just do this, but as a country, for prevent, we can nothing else. I think just these kind of things we can do for ourselves, and we should stay away from the people about that. Yeah, we just can't do this, I think.
Right. Okay. So both of us guess the best thing that happened from both of our country in recovering of COVID-19, right?
Yes.
We hope the best thing. So let's just talk a lot about your friendship in Indonesia. I'd like to ask you more about this because some of the member is really wondering that you're about a friendship from Indonesia. So where did you get the friend from Indonesia? There is a platform, or where did you get this friends? Azara is already laughing and smiling when I'm asking about.
Yes, it was like, should I say it? It was as you know, there's application about Ome TV, and I was just trying to improve my English, and I just searched some Indonesian people because I think Indonesian people so warm blood and they are so cute, and that's why I just tried to improve my English with them, and we start talking with them, and then I got a lot of friends from, for example, Azahra, and one of them is really close to me actually, and it's really good.
So you got a friendship because of Omi TV, right? That is very, very good. So I hear from one of them that they really want to have a friendship with you too. So of course, Inji was often to have a friendship with you people from Indonesia, from HMPI, right, Inji?
Can you repeat again?
Yeah. Can you, the member of HMPI is really want to getting know a lot about you. Maybe they can start with follow your Instagram, or maybe just like have a conversation with you. Is it okay for you? Yeah.
Of course, it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. They're really great. So let's talk with one of our participants, and maybe they would like to asking you a little about something that we talk about recovery of COVID-19, or maybe they want to asking you about a little bit about information in Turkey. So yeah, just common questions from all of the members. So we already talked to you guys. Inji has already mentioned that in Indonesia and Turkey, basically it's the same. COVID-19 change as a students, change as our behavior. We have to learn in online study learning, and we can meet a lot of people. But right now in Indonesia, we already recover ourselves. And maybe talk about tourism. We can also start as students is we can focus on our study in sector of tourism. We can start to join the destinations. Because in Turkey, they are already accessible to join, right? The country of Turkey.
Yes.
Yeah, so we from Indonesia can come to Turkey and Inji in Turkey because we already not limited because of COVID-19. So let's come to the question and answer session. So we would like to allow to all of the participants would like to asking with Inji and our speaker talk a lot about what we can say about COVID-19 maybe Turkey, or maybe just like the tourism, or no need to nervous, Inji. They would not asking you about mathematics, of course. No need to nervous. Maybe there's questions about tourism or common things. So I would like to let you to have the questions. You can say it in the chat box, or you can by raising your hand. Anyone would like to asking our speaker can raise your hand or just mention your name in the column chat. Does anyone would like to asking for a question? I guess like they have a lot of questioning, G, but maybe to express it in English, they must be a little bit confusing. So untuk teman-teman semua, kalau mau bertanya boleh banget pakai bahasa Indonesia. Mungkin saya bisa bantu untuk translate dan sampaikan kepada teman-teman boleh bertanya dalam bahasa Indonesia. Silakan dipersilahkan bertanya teman-teman. Right, there is one of participants that would like to ask. It is the name of Nurul. Nurul, are you there? Nurul? Nurul, are you there? Okay, right. It seems like Nurul still have a lot of problems with connections. Is that from Agil? Agil would like to asking a few questions. Mr. Agil, are you there? Okay. It seems like we still wait from the question.
Izin Mbak Dea.
Yeah, sure, Mas Reno.
Mungkin saya ingin bertanya. Nggak bisa bahasa Inggris tapi.
That's okay, Mas. Nanti saya akan translatekan.
Ya, Mbak. Okay, good night, Inci. Tentu saja dalam beberapa tahun terakhir kita mengalami beberapa kemunduran-kemunduran yang terjadi di dalam sebuah pariwisataan. Terutama mengenai dampak kepada UMKM dan juga dampak kepada ekonomi, terutama para pengusaha di bidang kepariwisataan. Nah, yang ingin saya tanyakan, tentu saja ini berdampak ke seluruh dunia ya. Jadi, apakah di Turki bagaimana sebuah penyelesaian masalah yang dilakukan oleh Turki terkait daripada masalah di hal-hal seperti pariwisata seperti ini, terutama bagian kepariwisataan di bagian UMKM-nya gitu. Mungkin itu saja, Mbak.
Okay, thank you so much, Mas Reno, Mr. Reno. So Inji, we have one question from Mr. Reno. This is one of the head and talk about COVID-19 bring us from the decrease of condition, right? One of it is small, medium enterprises, or what we call it in Indonesia, UMKM. So that's kind of people that have a small business, like they have a small business in your country. So the questions from Reno, what kind of Turkey do to recovery from those of people that have small business? Maybe you can talk about the impact first from the small business because of COVID, and what exactly Turkey do as a country to solve the questions.
That's a hard question for me, actually.
Just as you know.
As you all know, it affects really in every respect, like everything. And for a small business, I think, in my opinion, Turkey is not like just, I have no idea, but nothing actually for me, because I don't want to talk about this because I don't want to say wrong things, and that's why I have no idea about it actually, but it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but basically even talk like we have nothing, we don't know the further about that, but as we know that as a country must be, Turkey is already start to help each other to recover the economy, right? So
Yes.
as the state of Indonesia, right? So Mr. Reno, Mbak Inji berkata bahwa sebenarnya Indonesia. Jadi pasti as a country, Turki pasti melakukan beberapa hal ya, sama seperti di Indonesia. Karena kalau bisa dikatakan bahwa seperti yang Inji katakan tadi bahwa COVID-19 di Turki itu sama di Indonesia malahan lebih tinggi ya di Indonesia kalau bisa kita compare Mas ya. Jadi di Inji bilang tadi bahwa ya seperti negara umumnya gitu, pasti dia recover dan seperti yang Inji jelaskan sekarang keadaan COVID-19 di Turki itu udah membaik, udah nggak pakai masker lagi, vaksin udah nyebar, kehidupan juga udah mulai normal gitu. Jadi pastinya UMKM ataupun bisnis-bisnis yang ada di Turki itu udah berjalan dengan seperti biasa, walaupun ada seperti kayak belajar online tetap setengah-setengah gitu Mas. Mungkin sama aja kayak di Indonesia, intinya kayak gitu sih. Gimana Mas Reno? Aman ya?
Oke. Nah, mungkin satu pertanyaan lagi, Mbak.
Ya.
Kalau dari Inci sendiri kan mengenai pariwisata sendiri, ketika di Turki, apakah di Turki itu, maksudnya itu dari secara pribadi Inci mungkin kan, apakah dampak COVID-19 itu terhadap kegiatan individu itu sangat membatasi, atau apakah ada ruang-ruang yang dapat lebih gimana ya, kalau cara intinya itu apakah secara individu itu sangat-sangat membatasi gitu kan kegiatan daripada para manusia-manusianya gitu ketika COVID-19 kemarin, terutama terkait masalah berkumpul ataupun pariwisataan gitu kan. Terutama kan Turki kan terkenal akan kota-kota sejarah gitu kan. Nah, gimana gitu kan maksudnya itu pandemi kemarin apakah diperbolehkan gitu kan para wisatawan itu mengunjungi itu, bagaimana protokol segala macamnya gitu.
Oke, Mas Reno, pertanyaannya akan saya translatekan. Tapi mungkin karena Mbak Inji ini adalah bukan sektor pariwisata ya Kak Aza ya, mungkin dia akan menjawab bagaimana perspektif dia sebagai common people from Turkey gitu. Oke, Inji, Reno would like to asking you one more question. It seems like she really interesting with you. So he asked that as we know that COVID-19 limited our activities, right? So he asking, maybe you already mentioned before about this, but he asking you again, what kind of situations or as an individual that you felt that COVID-19 limited you as an individual? And then the second one, he also asking you like, Turkey is a country that really viral because of the what kind of what can I say the history of the country. So he asking you from COVID-19, when the COVID-19 is really high, is it people accessible to going to the destinations that talk about the history of Turkey or not? So first, he asking about the individual limit activities. The second one, he asking about the destinations that serve about historical of Turkey. You can answer, Inji.
As individual, it's really like we couldn't socialize, like we couldn't go anywhere. Even shopping, it was really hard because there was lockdown. And for example, you want to drink some coffee, but you can't go outside with your friends. And it affects our life in that way. As a teenager, we want to go have some fun with our friends, but it was impossible in that time when it was the peak. And as a historical place, yes, Turkey is really famous for its historical places. For example, in my opinion, the most important one, Hagia Sophia. But with the COVID-19, we couldn't visit their places, and it was impossible about in every respect.
Yeah, but basically, if listening from your explanations, Turkey and Indonesia is the same. So there is no difference condition that we already gap between the two countries, yes.
Yes, it's kind of like that.
Oke, Mas Reno, Mbak Inji bilang bahwa secara individual yang paling limited atau terbatasi itu adalah sepertinya sama ya jawabannya seperti yang kita rasakan di Indonesia. Jadi kayak dia mau shopping aja nggak bisa, dia mau minum kopi aja katanya nggak bisa gitu. Pokoknya limited lah Mas. Kayaknya keadaan mereka di sana itu bisa kita simpulkan bahwa sama aja yang dirasain gitu di Indonesia. Jadi mau gimana kita tahu keadaan di Turki, kita bisa lihat di Indonesia cukup sama. Dan untuk destinasi yang kayak memuat tentang historical, Inji bilang ya benar di Turki itu terkenal banget sama historical destination-nya. Tapi karena COVID-19, waktu COVID-19 tinggi-tingginya, ya tetap di-ban untuk not accessible to visit gitu, sama seperti Indonesia. Tapi right now karena udah recovery dan udah membaik, jadi udah bisa dikunjungin kembali. Mas Rino mungkin mau ke Turki? Oke ya Mas Rino ya, aman ya.
Oke, makasih.
Yeah, you're welcome. So we're waiting for maybe Mas Rino will bring us or HMPI from Polsri to Turkey. We never know, right? Okay, another questions. Maybe I call it Mr. Agil. Mr. Agil, are you there?
Hello, Mr. Rea. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are there.
Am I audible? Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, Miss Dea. Hello, Miss Inji. What should I call you, Miss Inji or Miss Kiraj?
It's up to you, actually.
Okay. Because in the Western world, they use last name to nickname, full name. Turkey is an European country, right? Okay.
Yes.
Miss Inji, I just want to ask to you about developing tourism in Turkey, as we know that Turkey is a Western world country in Europe, like Netherlands, Germany, and as well as Turkey. Why they can get recover soon than other countries in this world? Like they can open stadium of football. Like I know the famous club in there, like Fenerbahce and Galatasaray, plays on European Champions League, and they can live. They can watch football live in stadium. So I think why they can get better in handling that thing. They can ensure everyone that watching football live in stadium is safe without any warning of transmission of virus COVID-19. Maybe they can make their people do vaccine fast or nothing or the other thing.
Okay, Mr. Agil, it seems like you talk really fast. Even I'm the one that cannot understand what you're saying. So can you repeat your question more slowly, Mr.?
Okay, my question. Okay, my question is, we know I can know Turkey from their famous club football like Fenerbahce and Galatasaray because their football plays on the European Champions League. That I know football from their country. So I just want to say why they can get better in handling that thing. They can watching football in stadium live because we know in Indonesia we can do that, and the other country like and the Western world like Turkey and the stadium of Fenerbahce and Galatasaray they can watch live without any warning of transmitting of viruses COVID-19. Get it?
So, yeah.
What I mean?
Actually, yes, I think I get it. It
You
was
got
like,
it, okay.
I'm not sure. I will answer the question.
Okay.
During the COVID-19, we couldn't watch any football game on the live, like stadium. But when it's free to go outside and when it's free to where it's not limited, you can start watching in stadium. And yes, when the COVID-19 was at the peak, all people warned by government, and that's why we haven't any problem about that. But right now it's not a problem.
Right. So yeah, Mr. Agil, can you got the question, the answer from Inji? Because
Inji ever watch
Yeah.
football? Inji, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Angie ever watch football in this pandemic? Like Inji, like I know that Fenerbahce and Galatasaray is playing football in European League, and they are live in TV. I know. So I just want to say that do people in Turkey already can watch football live in stadium?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. The simple question is yes.
Yeah, because Inji is already explained that right now COVID-19 is already recovered, Mr. Agil, so we can watch football live. Yeah, Mr. Agil. So the question of the answer must be yes. So it seems like Mr. Agil have a really great in English. It is a little bit confusing and hard to understand what he's saying because his pronunciations may be using a British, or maybe he talk really fast, but it's really great. How you feel, Inji, when you hear about Agil pronunciation? It seems like both of us feel really hard to understand, right?
I'm studying English for 5 years, but when he speak first time, I didn't understand anything actually. And his English is really good. I think her pronunciation is also good.
Of course, Mr. Agil, she said that your English is really great. Even she learned about English in her university. So really great, Mr. Agil. So maybe it's because we already running too. So we from a column chat there is Zahra said he used to the Mars accents. Yeah, right.
Mars accent.
Mars accents. What kind of Mars accents? Zahra, really great. So yeah, because it's running to almost 55 minutes we talk together, Angie. Maybe we can have one last question, right? Is it okay for you?
Of course.
Okay. So people, what can make me be sleepy? So anyone want to say a question? Sabila May, you have questions for, oh, we have 2 questions here. So yeah, let's just accept it as last question. Sabila May, the first you can unmute yourself. Sabila, are you there?
Yes,
Sabila?
I'm here.
Yeah, okay.
I want to ask with you about, apart from Cappadocia, what are the best tourist attraction in Turkey in your opinion, Inji? Thank you.
In my opinion, the best tourist attraction place is like Cappadocia Zevsum, really. The area, the history, like it was like a fairy tale. And when I went there first time, I cried because I don't know it, but in Turkey there are a lot of touristic. Şanlıurfa is the city for prophets, and when I go there, it's also so effective for me. So I can't say this place is the most beautiful one, but all of the place is good. But Cappadocia is also one of the most beautiful one, I think.
Okay, so Sabila, I already got the answer from Inji. It seems like Sabila is really want to visit Cappadocia. Maybe he wants to go to Turkey and visit Cappadocia, I guess.
I should say that Cappadocia is the most expensive city in Turkey also. And you should come here for that, thinking that also.
So Sabila, Inji is already invite you to go to the Turkey, I guess. Okay, Sabila, thank you so much for the questions. Now we'd like to let Sakila Putri Permata. You have a questions. Time is yours.
Okay, it's been 2 years in COVID-19 era, and hopefully it will be passed quickly. Then, what are your hopes for the future on your personal life and this education in the new normal era? Thank you.
You're welcome. As I said many times, COVID-19 affected our lives in like about education, but I'm in university now, and for my normal area, like without COVID, I'm planning to being an English teacher and living in the Indonesia. And also I want to teach some Turkish for Indonesian people, because in my country there is a lot of Indonesian, especially the city of Sakarya, like about 50, no, not 50, 500 people. And yeah, this is my hope in the future, like living in the Indonesia and becoming an English teacher. And that's
It seems like Azahra have a personal question that really makes Inji feel laughing. So, you can am I audible? Okay, I'm sorry that my connections has already decreased when there's a last questions and conversations between the Sakila and Inji. Maybe I see that Zahra is raised her hand, that I guess that she would like to ask you for a close questions. So, Kak Zahra, what you like to?
Okay, merhaba Inci.
Merhaba Zahra.
Nasılsın?
İyiyim, sen nasılsın?
İyiyim. Okay, I want to ask you about what you feel and what's your opinion about this podcast, and Do you like this podcast, and do you want if we ask you to join as a guest, as a speaker in the future, to join to the next our podcast? Like,
For this podcast, it was so good actually. To be honest, I was not expecting like that, but it's more sincere, and I feel before I talk I was so nervous, but right now I'm so relaxed and I'm so happy to be here and meet with you all guys. And yes, I would like to be in the next podcast, of course.
Great. Then, what kind of make you feel like it's beyond of your?
I think like I don't know. Like to be honest, I thought people would judge me in here, and that's why I was scaring a little bit. But they look so kind and warm blood, and that's make me so relaxed right now. I can't hear your voice. Sorry. Yes, it's
Of course, we're welcoming you, Inji. You don't have to expect that we would like to judge you. No, it will not be. And I heard from a lot of participants that they really want to know more about you. So they are already searching for your social media. Maybe they haven't found it because they typing your Instagram accounts not correctly. So yeah, you're the one that decided people will follow you from HMPI Politeknik Indonesia. Will stalking your Instagram from here. They want to know a lot about you.
they
Really
can
great.
ask me
All of the
everything.
participants.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I said.
No. I'm saying about. Yeah.
I'm sorry, my connection is not that
It
good.
seems like. Okay.
I said them they can ask me everything and they can follow my account, also social media, and it's okay.
Okay, so you can drop your Instagram accounts in the chat box. Maybe they're already looking for your account. So
Course.
Inji bilang kita semua bisa follow Instagramnya. Waduh, Inji bakalan banyak nih followersnya. You allowed to follow her Instagrams. Maybe you would like to have a conversations with Inji. She will open to have a conversations and answer questions, or you guys want to sharing, just like Kak Zahra did with her. Almost in a couple year, they already have a friendship. Okay. I guess that is we already talked long enough about our topics. Yeah, Inji already dropped her Instagram account in column chat. So one of the people said, done. They already follow you really fast.
Follow
So
back.
you will follow.
Please, Miss Inci, Gil 40S.
Yes,
Sorry?
Mr. Agil. No, Mr. Agil, she's the type of person that will jokes. So just ignore him at this time. Oh, he asking you to follow him. He has Instagram, so he asking you to follow his Instagrams. Just talk it later. So from all of the participants, today we already have a lot of conversations with Inji. We talk about the culture. We talk about the exchange of people, get in touch with her. We talk a lot of we talk about the indications, what kind of the impact of COVID-19. We talk about tourism, which is really great. We really hope that we can meet project of HMPI in G. We would like to really great to bring you if you would like to, and we are prefer that. Sorry if there is a mistake that have been happened in our podcast. maybe me as a moderator or the community or maybe the participants will a little bit disturb you, but we say apologize. And it's really great to have a conversation with you, Inji, today. We really welcoming you, and as we can see that in the column chat, Mr. Agil seems like really interesting with you. It's proof that our conversations today is really enjoyable and really happy for all of the participants and also for me as whole that it's really great conversations. We can wait to another podcast with you, Inji. So to close our podcast, let's close it with the photo session. So we hope that all of the participants is allowed to open your camera. So yeah, we hope that all of you can open your camera because we would like to have a take a photo. Yeah, we still wait for you. You can open your camera, showing your best smile because we have the photo with our speaker. Yeah, I can see people that's still off cam. We'll wait for you in a minute. Okay, we ready? The one that will be the screenshot, maybe Arinda or Dea. You ready, right? Okay. Let's have a photo sessions first. In 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay. Next one. Okay, give your best smile. Maybe your teeth smile. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much. So for the last time, our operator will screenshot from me and Inji. Maybe they can pin me and Inji. Mungkin operator bisa dipin moderator sama speakernya untuk screenshot untuk thumbnail kegiatan. Done ya? Okay, Inji, we would like to have a last session of photo, which is that there is only you and me. So yeah, in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you very much. That because the photo sessions are already over, it means that our podcast is already over too. From we can see that we start in 7:30 and right now is already 8:30. It means that it doesn't feel that it's already an hour that we have a conversation with Inji. So thank you so much for all the participants that already joined here today, and thank you so much for the speaker, Inji. Of course, we'll wait for you for the next event. Thank you so much. And me and with all of the community for HMPI Politeknik Negeri Sriwijaya. We'll meet you again in another podcast and in another event from HMPI Polri. So just stay tuned and thank you so much for your participants here. I'm Dera Dika Putri as moderator. Say thank you and goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye, everyone. You can leave now. Thank you so much, Inji. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, guys.